Guys, just backed into my container when I came to inspect. Has a broken airline fitting. Let me contact my dispatcher and see what they want to do. Okay guys, good morning. Welcome to Trucks and Coffee. It's actually the next day. As you guys saw yesterday, my hand gland was broken. They came to repair it, but I couldn't make the delivery. I was going to be out of hours. So it's the next day. I already checked my locks, zip tied them, landing gears up. Checked all my tires, lug nuts, mud flaps. Back locks are on, zip tied. My lights are working, doors are closed. Lock is on, zip tied, mud flap secure. Tires are good, no flat. All my lug nuts are there. Guys, like I always mention, only takes a minute. Check that fifth wheel, make sure that pin's locked, and you're ready to roll out. Okay guys, push in your brake, pump your brake pedal. I'll test the trailer brake. Everything's good, so let's get out of here. Go make our delivery. Alright guys, as you can see, we're on the highway. We still got about 140 miles to drive. It's about 47 degrees today. Traffic is moving, not bad. So this is the drive so far. I will update you as we go. Round trip is about a 5-hour drive with no traffic, with the parking, switching out containers. Let's give it 15 minutes each, so about 5 hours and a half, let's call it, without no traffic, round trip. So not bad at all. So we'll keep on driving and I'll update it as we go. Alright guys, just giving you an update. We have about 100 miles to drive to destination. Traffic is really moving, very light. Weather's nice and cool. It's about 45 degrees right now. Great weather. So just enjoy my hot coffee on a cold morning and enjoying the drive. Just want to share with you guys. A nice relaxing drive, guys. Just take advantage of it, enjoy what it is. You know, as a truck driver, you get a lot of time to think, so you just want to be thankful for all the blessings that you have, good and bad. So let's continue our drive, guys, and I'll update you as we go. And most important, everyone, just stay safe out there. Alright guys, just giving you an update. We're about 55 miles away from destination. You can see in the back, you can see in the background, that's the Virginia mountains we gotta go through. brake. You know, I'm not in a hurry. The most important thing to me is making sure that the truck is running good with no problems. Alright guys, we'll continue our drive and I'll continue to update as we go. Okay guys, I just want to show you. Speed limit is 65 miles an hour. I got the truck on cruise control, doing 64 miles an hour. You can see my temperature's at 172 degrees with about 18 pounds of boost. So I'm just cruising, not forcing it, letting the engine cool off as much as it can. And I like to think that I'm helping the truck by not forcing it, and she's helping me by not breaking down. So one hand helps the other, I guess. So we'll keep on going, guys. Just want to give you a little quick update. We got about 37 miles to drive, and this is going to be a drop and hook. We'll drop this container, pick up our next container, and drive back to the terminal. Alright guys, just giving you an update. About 25 miles away. We're going down the mountain. Dropped to 38 degrees. No heavy traffic, so it's a nice relaxing drive. Drive countryside and stay away from any city. Just too much traffic. Countryside, you could relax and enjoy the view, and it's a more comfortable ride. Anybody that drives in the city knows it's a little bit more stressing. You got a lot of cars in and out, a lot of exits. So when I have drives like this, guys, I like to enjoy. Drink my coffee, listen to some music, and enjoy the ride. There and back safely, no breakdowns. That's the goal. this little hill and go from there. All right, guys, we just got here to destination. Then go check in with the guard and drop the container off. Okay, guys, we just checked in with the security guard. We're entering the property now. I gotta drive around the building to the back, drop this container off, and grab my next load. So let's do that. Guys, it's very important that when you're in any property, you watch your speed. I don't know who's here, who's working. There might be somebody in the yard looking at trucks or trailers. And you just want to watch your speed for safety and to avoid any problems. Definitely don't want to come and speed in somebody's property and get a complaint. So let's drive to the back, drop this container off, and grab our next load. Guys, we just backed up our trailer. We're gonna drop it and connect to our next load. All right, guys, that's our next container. I just backed on in, connected my lines, checked my front locks, make sure they're zip tied. Let me put my landing gear up and check the back tires. Landing gear's up. Check my back tires, make sure I got no flats. All my lug nuts are secure, mud flaps intact. My lights are working. My lock is on with zip tied. It's an empty container we're taking back. Check my tires, no flats. Make sure my lug nuts are on. Mud flaps intact. Go ahead and release your brakes. Pump your brakes. Adjust your slacks. Let's test our trailer brake. Trailer brake's good. Let's go and exit the parking lot. Go back to the guard shack, check out, and start driving back to the terminal. All right, guys, we just exited the property, driving back to the highway, and start driving back to our terminal. We're gonna drop off this container and then bobtail out of there. So I'll update you as soon as we get to the highway and get closer to the terminal. All right, guys, we're gonna start going down a hill. We're still in Virginia, going down the mountainside. So what I like to do is I'll put my AC on just to put a load on the engine. This truck doesn't have J brakes. And once I start going down, I'm gonna drop a gear, try to maintain it at 55 miles an hour. So I know it's gonna go from 55 to maybe 60. Speed limit 65, so we should be okay. Alright, guys, a long grade, use lower gears, AC on just to give a load to the engine. This truck doesn't have J brakes. So I will drop a gear. And my goal is to maintain it around 55 miles an hour. So let's go ahead and drop a gear. Just turn on my hazmats. Doing around 50 miles an hour. I dropped the gear. Foot is off the pedal. So we're just coasting. Any adjustments that I'll need to do, I could use my brake and my trailer brake very lightly just to adjust and maintain the speed that I want. The speed limit down this mountain is 65. But just because you can do 65 doesn't mean you should. Guys, look at my... Doing about 43 miles an hour. It's going to get a little steeper now. Like I said, the speed limit is 65. Always try to go on a slower speed, especially down a hill. Anybody that has caught a flat tire, especially on a steer, knows what I'm talking about. Very easily you lose control of your truck. So I like to be safe, guys. These guys are going down the hill and switching their J brakes on, and it works. But what happens if it don't? Then you're doing 65, 70 miles down the hill. Hit your brakes and then your brakes don't work. So I find that a slower, steady speed is safer, and I'm about safety, so I'm not in no rush, guys. We're doing about 53 miles an hour down the hill. Trying to give you guys a better view. highway here, and it's about easy 6-7 miles backed up from where I'm at right now, and it keeps going. So to make matters worse is construction zone, so there was a delay with the construction anyway, so it looks like this is the end of it here. Our side's moving good, so we're still about 78 miles away from the terminal. Let's keep on driving, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I'm taking a detour. I don't know if it was an accident or something happened, but traffic wasn't moving. I was able to get off on the exit, so I'm gonna try to go around it the best I can and not lose too much time. So let's go. Alright guys, just giving you an update here. So basically I'm just taking back streets, trying to go around the traffic or the accident, whatever it is, but it wasn't moving. So we're just gonna keep going around it and go from there, guys. Nothing else we could do, but it beats just standing there in traffic. Alright guys, just went around the accident, or what I think was an accident. Getting back on the highway now. Still got about 30-mile drive, so it's not that bad. Alright guys, we're about 10 miles from a destination, which is the terminal. We're gonna drop this container and bobtail out. Not a bad day, even with that accident. It was maybe I'm gonna say a 15-minute delay. Not bad at all. So guys, we're gonna keep on driving until we get to the terminal, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, here we are at the terminal. We're entering the first checkpoint. You just want to make sure that you're doing under 5 miles an hour. Now you can see the main gate. That's where the portal's at. That you scan your barcode and get access inside the terminal. Everything works through an app, so just gotta scan the barcode they give you. Once it processes, gate will open, give you a location where to drop off. In this case, we're gonna bobtail out, so it'll give me another barcode to scan on my way out. So let me scan in and go from there. Alright guys, I am parked. Let me disconnect and bobtail out. Alright guys, when I'm pulling out, I like to drop my airbags in the back. Like that. I'm going ahead and set up my airbags again. Exit the terminal. Guys, like always, when you're exiting the terminal, it's just like when you're entering. First checkpoint, just want to watch your speed. guys, now we're at the second and final checkpoint. We're gonna scan our barcode, exit the terminal, go get some rest. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.